Okay, well, do we want to start with the DWP chart?
Oh,
Oh,
What?
what? What? What does this mean, Jake? What was
Stand
that?
by.
Yo, I've been here. I've been here lurking this whole time.
oh,
Oh man.
Wow, I can't see him, but I just hear it. I've been lurking this entire time.
I've been watching.
give me 1 sec, Babs.
Woo, Rosie!
What's up, Noah?
Yo,
Yeah.
Rosie says hello.
how's it going?
It's kind of creepy when I can't see you, but I can only hear you.
It's me, Noah. I'm getting so she can see it. She's in the studio, so I gotta set
It's
her
a,
up.
it's a
Who's
little,
running
it's a
this?
little
Put me up.
weird.
Put me on. There I go.
There he is.
I couldn't miss Johnny's part. I am such a big Nothing More fan. It's crazy.
They
Oh,
are.
really? We should have, when we had everybody there, because I saw you pop on, I was like, oh, I don't know how to make this a multi-part interview. But we could have pulled it off.
I know the chat's going crazy right now. They're like, Noah, oh my God, bad omens. Okay, so let's talk about the performance you guys just did for the Space Zebra show. It looked
Yeah, that was
crazy.
incredible.
I wasn't there. Producer Jake was.
It was an incredible show, yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun one.
It was a fun one.
We've never done anything like that where I think did like a live stream and like a real show at the same time.
Yeah.
What was it like seeing, like, production-wise? I understand, like, the production. I watched part of it myself and was really impressed. What did you guys think seeing something like that, sort of get produced?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
It was cool. It was actually like very seamless in terms of like quality and just like overall like technical aspect of everything, like running wise, because we bring a lot of our own audio gear and stuff like that, and it's always kind of a nightmare showing up day of show, like hoping everyone kind of knows what they're doing, and lucky for us, all of you guys know what you're doing, and it went perfectly for everyone, so it was really cool.
As you said that, producer Jake looked at me through the glass window and went,
Well, my biggest thing is making sure all the bands are happy. Because I know how important sound and video is. Sylvia, thank you for the gifted subs. But I know how important sound and like the video is for a live stream. So I just want to make sure you guys are all stoked on everything. So I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. It was so much fun.
it looked. It looked and sounded really pro. I don't think I've seen a live stream look that good in a really long time, to be completely honest. So, you
Yeah,
guys,
the camera work was cool. Like
Yep.
the cuts were cool. It's really solid.
you know what? Let's give it up for producer Jake.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
No.
let's give it up for producer.
Hey,
Jake.
I also got a shout out. I brought in Kevin and Sam from our content team to assist me on it, and they
Yep.
handled
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So
Killer.
I love Kevin and Sam.
yeah, they're
And-
incredible.
Kevin and Sam also, shot all of me and Katie's show No Cover as well, and we we love spending the weekend with them down in Rockville. That was awesome.
Yep. That was a lot
Seeing
of.
them
That was a
there.
lot
So
of fun.
shout out to those guys.
Hey, Noah, where are you bunkered at? It seems like you're like super cold somewhere. It's making,
I like
making
to
me
keep
cold.
my house like an ice box. I like it to be freezing. I just
Oh
like-
my
I like
god! But
wearing
how
hoodies.
can that be good for your voice, dude?
I don't know. It works. I like wearing hoodies and joggers, and I hate being hot. So
Okay, well, you should
So-
just move to Canada or something then.
I just might.
Hey, no, you're out there in Virginia.
No, I'm in LA right now. I just
Oh,
got back
alright.
from Virginia.
All right,
We just
cool.
got back from tour.
Nice.
We should have air conditioned the studio and have you come down.
Yeah.
We should have done that. It is air conditioned in here. It's
Sylvia, thank you for the gifted.
Hey, Noah, congratulations, man. Your band hitting #1 on Octane, the Biggins Countdown. That's a pretty freaking big deal, man.
and
Awesome,
and
man.
#1 last week on the DWP chart right here on the Power Hour.
Noah, you're
Crazy.
double fisting #1s, man.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
double fisting #1s. I like that. I like that. How does it feel to be #1?
It's weird because I'm so tired of that song already. Like we wrote that, so it's like every musician says this, but like you have to sit with the song for so long before it comes out, and it's just you're always so like far ahead of what everyone else is getting content wise, and I'm just ready to make new music and keep playing shows and touring off this record and getting to make new fans.
Are you guys already noodling away on some new music, Noah?
We're trying to. I don't really like working on tour or like in hotel rooms or on the wagon or anything.
It's not cold enough.
It's not cold enough, and yeah, I like to have like a vibe. Like I like to have my all my LaCroix within reach, and we're trying to though. It's just right now we have so much touring coming up that we're trying not to spread ourselves too thin and just make sure we're performing at top efficiency.
That was a pretty cool run you guys did in February, March with Under Oath and Spirit Box. Saw 2 of those shows.
Yep.
Anaheim and LA. Yeah, nice
That was a
job,
great way
Noah.
to start the year.
Yeah, that was awesome. That LA show was like crazy because it was one of the first really big metal shows back from the pandemic, and so many industry people were there just having like a great time. So it felt good. It was like, oh, we're all back again in the same room enjoying all of this music. And I told you at Welcome to Rockville how I love the performance because that venue's so dark and you guys were just like black silhouettes with your lighting. And I thought it looked so cool.
Yeah, it was really fun that night, and the lights really helped.
I couldn't even see you. I couldn't
Well,
even see you
that's the
guys.
whole point. We don't want to be perceived, we like to just be silhouettes.
Like Maynard in the background, no one knows where's the singer?
Totally.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
I couldn't see. I mean, maybe I was super high, but I just couldn't fucking. The lights were just happening, and I couldn't see, man. I couldn't see you guys.
We'll work on it. We'll get some more.
Get some more.
So
So a lot of folks in the chat are making requests. Bad Omens, both in Mexico and Canada. Any future?
Orale.
Any plans to go over either border?
I mean, not that I can like announce before, it's publicly announced on all the platforms and whatnot, but we're definitely working on it.
A third country just entered in the mix here. Someone wants to know when you're coming to Belgium also.
Belgium. Have we ever been to
So
Belgium?
Mexico, Canada, Belgium.
like, all right.
That's quite a run.
You got options.
We'll just fly to each show.
Yeah. Just hit all of those places in within a week of each other. That's possible.
What would be your vacation spot if you had a chance? If you had a few weeks, I'm gonna go somewhere. Where do you go?
Man, I wish I knew. I've been wanting to take a vacation for so long. I really like going to Big Bear.
Right.
And that's cool because it's like kind of close to me. It's only a few hours away.
You gotta.
And it's cold there. There's a
And it's
theme here.
cold, exactly.
No, you gotta go to Whistler, which is outside of Vancouver, Canada. It's way better than Big Bear, but it is the same vibe.
Oh yeah, Jose, we have to explain to you, and of course, Noah. Whenever Katie mentions that she's from Canada or anything Canadian, a bell will go off.
Okay.
So if you're wondering what that is,
Now listen here. Listen here, Noah.
I was gonna ask if you were from Canada.
You get your double from Tim Hortons. You get on a Greyhound bus from Vancouver. You head up to Whistler. You get on some snowboards. You throw in a couple A's, and you go to Whistler, and you're all set.
Whistler
you're good
sounds
to go.
like my kind of place. That sounds
Honestly,
open a
Google
moose
it. You
head.
probably love it. You would love to go to Whistler, I think. Timmy Hortons. But I have a question from a little bit earlier that we were talking about, because you said that you really don't like a Villain anymore because it's so old. Is there a particular song that you really enjoy doing live that maybe isn't a single?
I think we play all the singles live because we're trying to make every song a single. But I guess one that got a little less attention as a single, at least yet, is Just Pretend. I really like playing that one live.
I like that one.
It's really fun to sing, and people it was fun on the last tour to see how many people knew the words to that one, seeing as how it wasn't like a leading song or a single. And yeah, that one's just super fun and super emotional and just super fun to play.
I love it. I love it. I just think you guys are totally crushing it right now. And I've known you've been a band for a long time, and I'm like, God, it took long enough. Like, finally, you are getting everything that you guys deserve, and you're just crushing it, not only on Sirius XM, but here at DWP, and it's awesome to see.
Thank you. I feel like it's been an appropriate growth. You don't want to get too big too fast, and get ahead of yourself or get an ego or anything.
I from a DWP standpoint, I think it's like you're very close to headlining festivals.
That'd be great someday.
That's my bold prediction.
I think your number
We're
one
just happy to
fan
be
is
here.
in this studio with me. And it's not Rosie. It's Jake.
Yeah, it's always
there
fun
great.
playing those festivals, man.
Yeah, you've been on
Hey,
all
no-
of them.
No, I just want to bring up something else that I brought up on the air with you before, but I really love that, your voice is a part of that TV series, Paradise City. And your voice is actually the voice of the dude who passed away.
Cameron Boyce.
Cameron Boyce, yes. And he was the front man of a fictional band in the show, and you were his voice.
Yeah.
So I mean, that must have been pretty cool to get in there and record all these different songs and
Yeah,
not
that
as
was-
you, but it was
That was
you.
interesting for sure. And there's like a version of Like a Villain in that show that is what Like a Villain started as. So like it was initially just a verse and like a vocal melody. And I forgot what episode it is, but there's a moment in that show where you hear essentially the demo for Like a Villain. And every now and then someone finds it and they bring it up. And they're like, oh my God, this is that Bad Omen song, but just kind of different. And yeah, it's a cool little Easter egg.
Nice. Did fans recognize you right away? I mean, I would say sure, but it was kind of a hidden thing too.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just kind of every now and then if I see someone like comment about it or send a tweet or something, I'm like, oh, that's cool that someone else observed that or caught that, because it's always cool. And there's little hidden things here and there that you don't really make a big deal, and other people find it on their own.
Were you?
Kind of like that. The show, right? The main band in the show, the Relentless, is Andy Biersack, but the voice is it's Palais Royale. So I like in a weird way that tradition is continuing. And I remember working on the show, and I remember seeing I can't remember if you guys released it, but there was they made a video, right? There was an actual. Wasn't there an actual? The band in the show is called the Flux. The band. I could have sworn at one point I saw. And shout out to Stephen Contreras, who I know was watching. Cut together a video of that. I'm not sure if it got released though.
I'm not sure either. I think I remember seeing a cut.
Thank
and,
you, Truther Sarah 98.
I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. And that's I had heard of you guys, but on working on the show for like 2 years, I played that out of here those tracks about 8,000 times, and got really, really into it. So it was nice to hear the version of what it ended up becoming. But I think that's a pretty interesting way. A lot of it's a pretty unique way for fans to come into the music environment via a TV show, as opposed to say, I saw a T-shirt or I saw a band at a festival.
Yeah, for sure. I find a lot of music, almost all the music actually that I listen to now that way, like from TV shows and movies, and I'll just like Google or ask like Siri what song this is, like especially Euphoria and like shows like that have a lot of really cool like modern like dark pop type music and stuff in there. And I always am the first to be like, what song is this? I gotta dive deeper into this and see if there's like a making of or something on YouTube.
I feel like you and Dominic Fike could make something very cool together, Noah.
Who is that?
Dominic Fike he's one of the characters, but he's actually a singer, but they brought him
talented.
on to Euphoria to play a part. And he's the one who has a little apple tattooed on his face.
Right.
And he sings the song with the acoustic guitar and totally shreds it.
I'll have to dive into that. I didn't know he was a singer in real life.
Yeah. So, such a random fact, but he's not an actor at all. And Euphoria, they kind of go and discover these people. Like Fezco on the show, he was just a dude on the street, and he got approached, and they were like, yo, you want to be on this show? And
He was
like,
so good.
Yeah, he's so good. And he was like,
He was
fuck
such a
no, I don't want to
good
be on it.
character.
And then they were like, no, it's real. We're not screwing with you. Like, we want you to audition for this show. And that's how we got the part. So
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool. Maybe we'll see Noah on Euphoria season 3.
I can see it.
That'd be crazy.
I could see it.
Manifest it.
All right, well, Noah, thank you so much for hopping on Power Hour with us. And chat, don't forget to stick around and vote, because they were number 1 on our last week's countdown. So I wonder what number they're going to be today.
It's got to be tough as a fan, right? Because you want it voted to be number 1, but he's also sick of it. So
I'm not sick of it. Like I've heard it so much now. It's like doing the radio stuff in Octane, and I'm just like, let's get another one going. Let's get another.
No, real
going
quick,
on the
2
radio.
questions from the chat real quick. Just rattle off real quick. Are you going to be streaming on Twitch again anytime soon?
No.
Okay. And if people want Bad Omens merch, where can they get it?
We have a web store that we do limited drops on, like bi-monthly at badomensmerch.com. And actually, just to break the news here, I guess, on the stream, we're about to open a full-time store on that website. We did like the limited drops thing for a while, and people were always getting upset because we'd only have it open for a weekend. And we're about to open it full-time here in the next few weeks. So
Awesome.
ready your wallets.
Woo woo! Exciting stuff. Any more questions, Jake?
Not for me. Jose, do you have something?
I just want to say Artificial Suicide is my favorite track off the Death of Peace of Mind. We jam it all the fucking time on Liquid Metal. So come on over. I mean, Liquid Metal will have you. We play a bunch of heavy shit over there. So it's not the stuff you're sick of, man. I know you like that jam.
I love Artificial.
Hey, and I'll see you in Antarctica when we go in December, all right? We'll have a cool little hoedown out there. Party.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds great.
All right, cool, man.
Antarctica.
So, I'm taking a one-way
Katie's
ticket, bro.
Yeah, going to Canada. There you go.
We're going north of Canada, man.
Yep.
Well, thanks again, Noah. We really appreciate you, and maybe one day we can get you in the studios here in Los Angeles.
Yep, let me know. I'll be here playing Elden Ring.
Have a great
Ladies and
day.
gentlemen, Noah, Bad
Great
Omen.
one. Thank you guys for having me.
No, have a great weekend, dude. Later.